Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Yana. I'm a peer advisor at Western's Education Abroad office. Today I will highlight resources that will make your study abroad journey significantly more affordable. To start, I want to make sure that you've all signed up or created a traveler profile in the Education Abroad portal. Signing up for the Ed Abroad portal is the first step to studying abroad, so if you've not already logged in and created a profile, please pause the video and sign in. If you are already familiar with your program types, please feel free to skip to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. At Western, we offer 6 different types of study abroad programs. The first type is an exchange program. The great thing about exchange programs is you can pay in-state or resident tuition to study abroad. Yes, even for out-of-state students and even international students. This can often be the most affordable way to study abroad, especially in a higher cost of living location like England, Australia, or Japan. Exchange programs are also great for immersion into a new culture. The next type of program is the National Student Exchange. This type of program is perfect if you're interested in going into another university within the US, like Hawaii, New York, or US territories like Puerto Rico, and there are even programs in Canada for higher education. Studying in the US or US territories can be great if you don't have a passport or if you're considering a graduate school in the US after graduation and you would like to pay an in-state rate to get to know more about the university before you commit to a graduate program. The third type is a faculty-led global learning program. Global learning programs are taught by Western professors. These are perfect for getting major and minor credit and/or for recommendations. The fourth program is by using a study abroad provider. Study abroad providers are companies that offer study abroad experiences for students. They are great for students who would like a lot of structure. These programs will have a ton of support systems for students, and they may even offer excursions and tours. They tend to offer more language study at all levels as well as many English courses. Practical learning and global internships. These types of programs will allow you to gain practical experience through internships abroad or independent education experiences which are not available at Western. These are usually 4-credit internships, not for pay, and often align with an internship course that includes strength-based skills, resume development, and a curated internship placement. And yes, you can do more than one type of program. For example, I have studied abroad twice. I participated in a Western exchange program and I also participated in a faculty-led global learning program during my time at Western. Just to get an idea of how much you are already paying at Western, this is the yearly cost of attendance for students, both in-state and out-of-state. In-state ranges around $10,415 per quarter or $21,000 for 2 quarters. Out-of-state ranges around $16,604 per quarter or $33,000 for 2 quarters. This can be helpful when looking at costs for study abroad programs as often the price includes tuition, housing, and meals. Students will need to budget for flights and spending money in addition to these programs' costs. However, similar to at Western, all of the costs are factored into your cost of attendance for study abroad, and your financial aid is based on the cost of attendance. Meaning if your cost of attendance increases to account for flights or program fees, your aid can often be adjusted to meet this additional need. If you receive financial aid or scholarships, you can use it for study abroad with a few exceptions. Your FAFSA or WASPA is your application for financial aid. You will need to submit this as usual for being a Western student. You do not need to resubmit the FAFSA or WASPA to study abroad. In terms of your financial aid award, anything that has physical dollars behind it can be used for study abroad. Things like the federal Pell Grant, College Bound Scholarship, and state need grants, subsidized, unsubsidized loans, and Parent Plus loans can all be applied since they all have physical dollars that are released to you each quarter. If you receive a private scholarship, you will need to ask if they are backed by dollars if you would like to use them. Things like the College Savings 529 plans, GET funds, guaranteed education tuition, veterans benefits, and work studies can potentially be applied, but they will have more stipulations on which program they will and will not work for. Things that cannot work are tuition waivers or discounts of tuition, including Western grants, WUI discounts, or anything that does not have physical dollars behind them. That being said, remember we have more affordable options to pay in-state or less, so if you're currently using the WUI or tuition waivers, there still may be affordable options for you to study abroad without the need for these grants. And when you study abroad, it does not eat into your eligibility for these grants upon your return to Western. So, what if it's the summer quarter? How do you get summer financial aid? Any financial aid you receive but did not use during the academic year may be used for summer quarter study abroad. Or if you receive the following grants: the College Bound, Passport Scholarship, or the Pell Grant, you may use these funds as long as you're taking at least 6 quarter credits or 4 semester credits in the summer. Remember, summer is an optional term, so this is why your aid is usually whatever you haven't used yet or accepted during the academic year. They do have some Pell Grant, College Bound, or Passport Scholarship funding in the summer, but it will be less than what you would be getting during the year, since again, summer is an optional term. If you heavily rely on financial aid or have a very generous financial aid award package, it may be better for you to consider studying abroad during the academic year instead of your summer, so that you can use more of your aid than what you might be getting over the summer. Or consider a spring semester or a year, since you would have access to multiple quarters of financial aid to support you. Here are some QR codes with some scholarships that you can independently explore, but I want to feature a few that may be of interest to you depending on the type of program you may choose. The first scholarship I would like to highlight is the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship through the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Education and Cultural Affairs. If you meet the eligibility for this program, which is for the students to qualify for the federal Pell Grant as part of their financial aid, I would strongly encourage you to apply, as 1 in 3 students are awarded. Especially for Asia, usually 1 in 2 students going to Asia are awarded. This scholarship will award up to $5,000 for study abroad. The award amount will depend on how long the program is, the length of study, and the student need. If you are studying a critical need language while abroad, like Korean, Japanese, Arabic, or Portuguese, you may also qualify to receive an additional $3,000 for the Gilman Scholarship. The Gilman Scholarship has 2 different application deadlines, one in early March and one in early October. The March cycle opens up in January and is primarily for students planning on summer or fall quarter, or even an academic year. The October cycle is traditionally for students planning to study during the winter or spring programs. Both cycles, students are encouraged to apply early. If you qualify for the federal Pell Grant, I would like to highlight how a Pell Grant recipient can receive a fully funded summer CIEE study abroad program. CIEE is a study abroad provider that is very generous with Pell Grant recipients. For example, they offer a fully funded internship program in Dublin for underrepresented students. You can find the eligibility requirements for the Frederick Douglass Scholarship on the CIEE website. The deadline is February 14th. However, all eligible students that submit an application for this scholarship are guaranteed some type of funding. If you qualify for a federal Pell Grant, I would like to highlight how Pell Grant recipients could have a fully funded CIEE Summer Study Abroad program. CIEE is a study abroad provider that is very generous with Pell Grant recipients. For example, they offer a fully funded summer internship in Dublin for underrepresented students. You can find the eligibility requirements for the Frederick Douglass Scholarship on the CIEE website. The deadline is February 14th. However, all eligible students that submit an application for the scholarship are guaranteed some type of funding. Same for students that are eligible for the Gilman Scholarship. All eligible students that submit an application are awarded guaranteed funding through CIE. As you can see, if a student selects a CIEE summer program combined with the grants, scholarships, and potential financial aid they are awarded through Western, students could have a fully funded summer program. Reach out to the study abroad advisors for more information about CIE, the Gilman Scholarship, as well as the Frederick Douglass Scholarship, if you have any questions. If you are a student that perhaps does not qualify for need-based financial aid like the Pell Grant, or you're primarily looking for something merit-based, or you do not use financial aid, the good news is CEA offers all Western students automatic grant scholarships and flight vouchers. Students on summer programs will receive an automatic $500 discount and a $250 flight voucher. Students on a quarter or semester program will receive a $1,000 discount off program fees as well as a $500 flight voucher. And for an academic year, students will receive a $2,000 discount as well as a $1,000 flight voucher. Look no further for guaranteed discounts and scholarships without the need to apply. Here's an example of a high credit earning study abroad program in Costa Rica at Veritas University. Ideally, this program will work best for fall or winter quarters. This price includes tuition for 2 quarters worth of credits, housing, and meals. The summer program is also great for language learning, and it includes tuition, housing, and meals in a homestay. I would recommend checking out our website. This is how you get to the scholarship page for more information about scholarship eligibility and requirements. That's it for the video. A great next step would be to watch the other one-on-one videos on our website and take some time to research programs, find scholarships that fit into your study plan. If you still have any questions, feel free to stop by the office at Miller Hall 208 and meet with one of the peer advisors. We would be happy to assist you with any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck on your study abroad journey.